Hey guys, so before we start with the video, I wanted to just tell you guys where you could find updates on things that'll happen on my channel. So say that you guys are on my homepage. So the place that you can find my updates, you can go into this discussion tab and you can find all my updates. I like to post pretty often, especially when I haven't updated in a while because, I'm busy. I have a lot going on. So if you need to find updates from my channel, go ahead and just go there. Please press subscribe. That would really, really help me out. And feel free to leave any comments about ideas or stories that you want to see. I'd love to make those happen. So, without further ado, let's start with the book. It's Been So Long, an Adrienette fanfic, Part 9. "M'lady," Chat Noir called. Ladybug turned around to see Chat Noir as he catapulted to his usual patrol meeting spot. "Hey, kitty," she smiled. "You're late," she commented. "Oh dear, how could I ever be late to see my bugaboo?" Chat Noir winked. Ladybug just rolled her eyes. This cat, he took a break from this crazy flirting for a while, and it was a nice, easy break. Plus, she didn't have to tell him she had a boyfriend, and she wanted to delay that fiasco for as long as possible. "Stand down, Tomcat. We've got work to do," Ladybug said with a laugh. Chat Noir pouted and followed Ladybug as she began walking. "What a perfect evening, don't you think?" Ladybug rolled her eyes. She did not want to deal with this. The lady in red sighed. One more hour of this fiasco and the torture was over. It would be fine. No, it was not fine. If there was a flirt meter on Chat Noir's suit, it would be maxed out at 10, where it would normally be at 4. If she wasn't dating someone, it would just be annoying. But since she was, this was downright intrusive. Even though he didn't know, it was very, very uncomfortable. She was a taken woman. It was not okay. "Okay, Chat. Please stop it," Ladybug said, with no humor in her eyes and voice whatsoever. He cocked his head, confused. Ladybug would tell him to stand down or shush up, or that his flirts were ridiculous, but never before had she been so bluntly when stopping him. "Why?" he asked. Chat Noir did not want to actually know. For here was the thing. He was a black cat-themed superhero. It was literally his job to be unlucky. He was unlucky in the first place, his father being, well, his father, and his mother passing away, the girl he loved in love with someone else, and the next girl being in a relationship. He was definitely cursed with bad luck. Adrien held his breath, hoping it wouldn't translate to what the answer of his question was. "Chat Noir, Here were the words. It was his dreaded bad luck. Oh why did it have to be him? Why was he so unlucky? Why did it always have to be him?" That was the curse of the black cat. Bad luck forever. And of course, it was worse when it was combined with his very own luck. "In a relationship, I don't feel comfortable with you flirting with me." Chat Noir's ears visibly dropped. His tail fell down to the floor as if there were no more energy to keep it up. "Oh, it's okay. I'll stop," he said. He tried to plaster a fake smile to show that it was okay, but it came out forced. Well, it made sense. His heart had been broken 2 times within 2 days. How sad was that? The whole Adrian aggress can get any girl he wants was totally wrong. His mind was frosted with a feeling that didn't feel quite right or okay. His heart felt like it was not there. His legs almost crumbled under the weight of his body. Bad luck. God, it was terrible. Ladybug watched Chat Noir slowly crumble. She wanted to scream at herself for what she did to create this pain for him. It's not like she could lie to him, but this, oh God, this was what she was afraid of happening. Who wanted to break their best friend and partner in crime fighting's heart? Certainly not this girl. Yet, she had done it. And she felt awful. Chat Noir began to say. His voice, however, gave away how he felt. It sounded dragged and downed, not the usual peppy and cheerful voice. But that was when he was interrupted. No! A voice shouted. Ladybug and Chat Noir both turned towards the sound, their senses and weapons at the ready. They spotted a young child, possibly 6 or 7 or 8. But whatever the age, they were young, and they were about to cry. In their hands, they held 2 dolls, one of the lady in red and one of the cat in black. No! They yelled again. The young girl's eyes watered. Tears were about to spill. It was clear that the girl had seen what happened, and she was not a fan. By the dolls in her hands, she wanted Ladybug and Chat Noir to be together. But clearly, that dream had been crushed. Oh dear. It's okay. You don't need to cry. Darling, it's... Ladybug said, coming to comfort the poor girl who had yet to figure out life and its relationship complications. However, there was the infamous purple butterfly mask. No! You can't do this! Ladybug shouted as Akuma could hear her cries. She lunged towards the child, wanting to hug her and save her from the grasp of Hawkmoth, but it was too late. Yes, Hawkmoth, the girl said, and thus the girl transformed. The now akumatized civilian was now wearing a white dress, styled in the Greek goddess of love, Aphrodite. Her skin was a bright pink and her hair in large curls. Dana is gone, but maybe Matchmaker can do better, she smirked. Ladybug brought up her hands to her face, horrified that she had caused this. Even if this girl hadn't seen, Chat Noir had a high chance of attracting an Akuma as well. As Chat raised his hand to protect the city of Paris at all cost, he was blinded by the brightest light that appeared when the matchmaker snapped her fingers. What the heck? Ladybug said as she opened her eyes. They hurt from the quick change from complete darkness to bright lights. She looked around at what was there. Oh my God, what was going on? My lady, she heard Chat called. She turning around, she saw Chat Noir, but not the street she was on. What is this? She asked. I don't know. This is so weird. What is this? Chat looked around, eyes wide. I'm not so sure myself, Ladybug said. Their surroundings were simple and plain, but not where they originally were. What had the matchmaker done? The room they were in seemed like the inside of a house. There was a kitchen, living room, dining table, and doors. Scope out the area and see if there's anything we need to watch out for. Chat nodded and threw open the first door, making a loud slamming noise. Wow, that was loud, laughed a voice. Matchmaker! Where are you, and where have you put us? Ladybug cried. But Matchmaker said nothing. She only giggled away. There's a bathroom in here, Schatz said as he checked the other two. Just bedrooms. What was this place? I don't know what is going on. Is the city being harmed? Oh no, if we're not out there or here in general to protect them. Matchmaker laughed again. Ladybug turned around quickly, trying to figure out where the voice came from. But the problem was that it was from everywhere. It sounded like it was coming from the very roof of whatever this was. Oh, Paris is safe. I don't care about hurting anyone. I just want one thing. I want you and Chat Noir to marry and be together forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Paris won't be hurt, but you're in a ball in the sky. Everyone's just fine. Akuma can't akumatize me, so it looks like you'll just have to stay there until you marry him to escape. God, children do not get it, do they? She thought. She blew her hair away from her face in aspiration. Suddenly, as though a thought occurred in her mind. If she was gone too long, Alia could put two and two together and realize that Marinette Duping Chang was Ladybug. Oh no, this would be disastrous. How long will I be here? She asked, nothing in particular. Who cares? Time is frozen out there. Ladybug sighed in relief. Disaster had been averted. Take us out of here, Chat Noir said loudly, looking at the ceiling. The matchmaker giggled away once more. Ladybug sighed. What am I going to do? She thought. This was going to be horrible. If Ladybug and Chat Noir were stuck in this house or room or whatever it was, how would they de-transform? Tiki needed her rest, and Plag would too. And of course they couldn't reveal themselves, so that solution went out the window. What are we going to do? Chat Noir asked. I don't know. Chat Noir's ears visibly dropped. Well, my Kwame's gonna get tired. So what do we do to de-transform and all that? He asked. Ladybug pointed towards the two-bedroom doors. Ah, that makes sense. The feline-themed superhero shuffled over to the kitchen to retrieve a snack from the fridge. Well, they have some cheese, so I guess that'll have to do, he murmured. Ladybug sighed and grabbed a small packet of commercial cookies and floated into her chosen room. Pots off, she whispered, and Tiki flew out from her earrings. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? She asked worriedly. Marinette shook her head and sat down on the bed. I really don't know. I had no clue how I'm supposed to fix this. I don't know how to reach her or even where I am. I don't know anything right now. It's all so scary. All I remember is a bright light, and what is that even supposed to mean? This is utter madness. I can't fix things if I can't get to the victim and cleanse the Akuma, which, by the way, I don't even know what got akumatized. Marinette ran her hands through her hair. She took a deep breath. This was going to be hard. Bubbles flew out of Tiki's mouth. Whoops, the charm of saying your name while someone else is close by. Anyways, I'm sure you'll figure it out. This is just a hard Akuma to beat, Tiki said, flying around and spreading her wings. You're right. Marinette smiled. She turned around and looked at the room she was in. It was apparent by the room that the victim was a child. Even if Ladybug hadn't seen, she would have known. The bedroom walls were a bright, princess-like pink, with flower stickers and characters. The bed itself had purple covers and a veil on top, which had been moved aside. The desk had markers and colored pencils on it, and a lava lamp. It was a little girl's dream room. So, do you need to transform any time you leave this room? Tiki asked. Marinette nodded her head. It would be annoying, but that was the lengths they were willing to take to keep Marinette's identity of being Ladybug a secret. Marinette heard a knock on her door. Hey, Bugaboo, can I come in? Marinette's eyes widened. She scanned over the room to find something to cover herself with. Tiki hadn't eaten, so she had no energy to transform again. Give me a few minutes, she called. Grabbing a blanket, Marinette wrapped herself completely in the warm fabric. A few knots later, and Marinette held the rest tight, only her eyes visible beneath the fluff. Come in, she said, and the doorknob turned. Chat Noir came in and sat down on the bed by Marinette, the now blanket monster. Aw, you look so cute, he laughed. Marinette's eyes narrowed. Despite the madness that had just occurred, she still had a boyfriend. Chat, I'm still not available, and it's not okay to flirt with me anymore. His face dropped for only a second before brightening back up with a false smile. Anyways, what's the plan? He said. I don't have one right now. It's crazy and I need more time to figure out our next move. Chat Noir nodded. It's okay. We'll sleep on it. It's hard. I understand that. I know you'll figure out. I know you'll figure it out, he said kindly. Thanks, Chat. He smiled before standing back up, leaving through the door. Good night, he said, giving a 2-finger salute and closing the door. Marinette took a deep breath and loosened her soft prison. Yeah, I'll have better ideas in the morning, she said. Marinette crawled into the covers and looked at the ceiling. Night, Tiki, she said, as Tiki curled into the blanket on the end of her bed. God, how are we going to figure this out?